said Joe Biden clearly did not just get diagnosed with cancer. So everybody in the left-wing media jumped on television and said, oh, he probably was diagnosed, probably had cancer for a while. So the media responded like this. Frankie popped this on the screen by claiming that the last time that he had a screening for prostate cancer was in 2014. CBS medical experts said, well, usually over the age of 75, people don't have prostate cancer screenings. In 2014, he was the vice president and he was under the age of 75, under the care at Walter Reed Medical Facility. So clearly it's BS. Then the fake news also said that if you are getting cancer screened like that at an old age, it's very costly. And maybe they didn't want to bear the expenses. A lot of very strange things to unpack here, but I think it confirms the theory of my panel tonight that Biden was a vegetable from before the time that he got in. Here to talk about all that and more are my guests tonight, and we have my friend Teddy Daniels, political commentator and strategist, and joining the panel tonight because we had a last-minute person who couldn't make it. Producer Frankie's going to be on the panel. Okay, that's a first. So, Teddy, welcome to the show, my man. What do you make of this Biden cover-up? And the media seems to be dropping him like a hot potato. But are you agreeing here that the guy probably had cancer before he came in, and that a lot of the things we saw with Biden, with the hiding of him and like the likely body doubles and the CGIing of his eyes on screen probably confirms all the conspiracy theorist theories that he wasn't doing the job? What do you think, Teddy?
Well, Mike, first off, I want to thank you for having me on. It's an absolute honor, brother, and I'm happy for your success and your show and everything else, and I could not be happier for you. So I want to say this. Didn't the media also cover up his cognitive impairments as well until Trump completely destroyed him in the debate, and then people kind of had to come clean? So, yes, the media is to blame for a lot of things that are going on in this country, for things that have gone on in this country, and for covering up the president's health issues, okay? He is supposed to be, or was he really, the leader of the free world, okay? And we don't even know if this guy could tie his own shoes. So serious problems there. And it's not just the media, it's the entire administration that was covering this issue for him.
Hopefully they face repercussions from this. Again, I say this, Frankie, and Frankie and I talk about this on the daily podcast. If you let this precedent metastasize and continue and be normalized and there's no accountability for it, well, then they'll just do it in 50 years when they don't have anybody to run and they want a globalist vegetable. What do you say, Frankie?
Yeah, and, we've mentioned this week. It's just, we talk about, okay, well, there was FDR. He was secretly in a wheelchair, this, that. Yeah, but no one ever genuinely had lack of brain function. So I couldn't agree more that we really need to dig in on this. And I'll start with, Jill. Come on, Jill. You really wanted to do this to your husband? Like he clearly wasn't able to be a president 4 years ago. And it's just like the more and more that comes out, the worse and worse this woman looks. I mean, she really is. It's a part. Like this woman, if something did happen to him during these 4 years, it's her fault. Like, you're going to let your husband go through all this knowing what he's going through.
Yeah.
It's just.
Like she knew.
Yes. 100%. It's pathetic.
She knew about it. She knew about it, and she was running the cabinet meetings, okay, and crackhead Hunter Biden. Teddy, did you see this? Hunter Biden, they say, was the chief of staff at the end of the term, calling the shots. And Teddy, you point out how the media was essentially covering for them the whole time. And then as soon as it wasn't expedient to do it anymore, after that debate, they all flipped because they knew, again, they all knew that he had something very badly wrong with him. And then they got the call to dump him. And that was it. That was the end of it.